Okay, part two, where I start to share. So I was trying to work out where to begin. I think the best place is probably 2020. Although now I've realised that I think since I've been traveled to South America in 2014, I've kind of been on this like spiritual journey without necessarily realising it. But anyway, 2020 is where I will start. So I had a kundalini awakening, and all of this crazy shit started happening to me. My hands would I'd get really hot, like tingly hands. If I tried to sit and meditate, my body would like start moving. There were all these crazy synchronicities. I was going through a lot of trying to reclaim my power in relationships with men and things like that, and just working through my shadows of like 16 years of behaviour, repetitive behaviour, damaging behaviour. At the time, I was still drinking and partying a lot. That took me a couple more years to break free from. But anyway, yeah, this all started in 2020. And luckily my friend Gemma had invited me to her moon group, so I had a beautiful group of women around me that could help me through all of the crazy stuff that was happening. I know that for a lot of people that is not available, and it can be really lonely, and that's partly why I wanted to start sharing, because lots of us will be going through this journey at the moment. 2020 was also when I discovered Natty, subsequently did all of her psychic development courses that she's done since 2021, I think. Every single one. Every single one. And I would always feel like I was behind, or I wasn't as psychic as everyone else, and I didn't get visuals and I didn't hear things, and I found that I was comparing myself to other people. I was really trying to see something in a meditation, or trying to hear something. And Natty was really great because she's very, very much about whatever your gift and ability is what you should focus on, rather than trying to focus on something that you think you want. It will block everything else. But I still felt behind for quite a long time, but I still showed up, and I started to get braver sharing. I started to get channeled messages through. I realised that my hand was like light language wanting to come through. Started connecting with the dragons. Loads of crazy shit, basically. And it was really, really amazing. I manifested my dream job at the time, manifested a relationship that was perfect at the time, and I continued on my journey. I started to get less brave about wanting to share what was going on for me. I think with my new job, I was worried that if I was really open about that part of me, how that might be perceived. But basically, I reached burnout at the beginning of this year. My friend died. My relationship broke down. I was being thrown myself into work for many months, and it all just became too much. And it finally gave me the opportunity to have a break and remember what's important in life. And I started to put daily practices in, connect back to my spirituality, have the space for regular practice or meditation, consistently showing up at the gym. That was a message that I got in 2023. So as a download that for me to continue on my spiritual path, I needed to get my body physically strong to be able to anchor in the frequencies that were coming to the earth. And if I didn't have a strong vessel, then it would just, my body would not cope with the things that were coming, energies that were coming to earth. I've been through lots of things with my menstrual cycle. The dragons like to dragon frequencies are quite powerful, so you can end up bleeding unexpectedly. 45 days, if anyone can beat that, let me know. But it was my body and my endocrine system being realigned to be able to hold the frequencies that are coming to this planet at the moment. So yeah, there's loads more, but basically I want this page to be me sharing my CrossFit journey, because I've gone from having really quite bad hypermobility, not being able to hold my baby nephew, to like deadlifting 87.5 kilos, back squatting 72.5, and my body doing things I never even dreamed of. But I will always connect with my guides when I'm in the gym, ask for their help, and the results are just incredible. I really want to start sharing using the dowsing rods, because that has been a massive tool for me, and I want to share because I think that there's a lot of people out there that don't necessarily get visuals or hear things, but everyone is magic, right? We all have this amazing magic inside of us, but if you don't see people around you that are also coming from like a feeling perspective or an intuition perspective or whatever, it can be so easy to compare yourself to those around you and think that you're not good enough or you're not psychic enough or whatever. But actually, everybody has the ability to be psychic. We all have magic inside of us. We are all made of stardust, scientifically. And once we can move through those limiting beliefs, once we can move through the imposter syndrome, the comparing to others, like the possibilities are endless. Everything is limitless. The experience that we can have in this human body is limitless if we can move through our limiting beliefs, and that is partly why I decided to train as a belief coding facilitator as well, is because this really gives me the magic. Like, this is for me the bridge between the science and the spiritual, and I think it will make people feel more comfortable coming to kind of seek support. It's science backed, going through clinical trials at the moment, and it is that thing that I've been looking for years, I guess, that will allow me that bridge to kind of get myself into a space where I'm able to help others. This is a really long video, I'm really sorry. 5 years of my life I'm trying to condense, but yeah, we're nearly at 8 minutes now, so I'm gonna stop. But yeah, thank you for watching if you've got this far. I look forward to sharing my journey with you. If you've got any questions, please reach out. Sending you lots and lots of love.